Welcome to 10:02. It's a bit of a different night tonight. I'm in a much better mood.
Good. Good to hear.
Is that good to hear? Mackay's here. Martin
I think we all are in a better... When Ryan's in a good mood, everyone's in a good mood.
I was a real foul ass last night. I will say that up front. But tonight I'm much better.
Good.
Mainly because Taylor Wilde from Total Nonstop Action Wrestling stopped by.
She just left,
actually. And we've got a little bit of that interview, actually, so why don't you take a look?
I took my first couple of falls in the ring, and I started the most passionate, abusive relationship that I've ever been hooked on.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been pretty rad.
What is it about the contact that draws you to it?
You know, it's a sick addiction. I know it sounds
Your
terrible.
face lights up a little bit for that, though.
It's great. It's like nothing else because it's sports entertainment. Yes, it's contact and it's physicality, but there's a lot more to it, obviously, or I wouldn't be standing here. But it's, you know, it's like Taekwondo and it's everything else. There's a right and a wrong way to do everything, and there's that element of fear that, you know, anything can happen. So that's kind of what keeps it exciting.
You're gonna hate this a little, probably, but you look very dainty.
Thank you.
You came in and I was expecting to be. Now I'm not a very tall guy. People know that. I'm not. Now you're taking your sweater off and it's like
I'm
you're
warm
gonna show
now,
me
so.
the pipes. You've got bigger muscles than I do.
No.
But you came into the studio. I'm about 5'7.5", and I'm pretty liberal with that half. I like to pump that up. But
Right.
you're shorter than I am.
Yeah, no, I'm 5'2" on a good day when my back doesn't hurt and I'm standing straight. But I always told people the day people are like, "Oh yeah, you look like a wrestler," is the day I hang out my boots and get another job because
You've been doing it too long.
A lot of wrestlers don't age well, so I'll take that as a compliment.
Now you. Oh, hi! Welcome back to 10:02. As you see, I'm reading the social and political thought of Karl Marx. This left behind by my opponent from next week.
Oh, Tarek Fatah.
Tarek Fatah. Apparently, he's reading Marx.
He is. Casually, like, just was strolling in, just like flipping
This is
through
what
it.
I'm up against? Yeah. The guy's thumbing through Marx?
Yeah. However, I noticed Ryan's new
This is what I'm reading.
This is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, it's not a classic.
Daniel Jurgen. I want him on the show, actually.
Okay.
He's a Pulitzer Prize winner.
Look how thick that is. So, I mean, if we're strictly on, volume.
I know, but here's the deal. You go through mine, and there's no pen marks. Right marks.
Oh, wow.
Right marks.
Tark?
Look, he's made notes. He's made notes from Marx. What is there to...
Made corrections, in fact.
Wow. He was wrong about this particular part of socialism. What do we have? Speaking of socialism, the Olympics.
And Vancouver.
And Vancouver. Looking to limit free speech somehow. I think it's a limit to free speech.
I agree.
They're trying to tell us and spin this like this is some sort of acceptance of free speech. But how can free speech be free if you have zones?
If I was, say you're living in Vancouver, you're living in Vancouver, and the government is gearing up for the 2010 Olympics happening in just about 6-7 months from now, and they say, okay, we know this is your own house, and you're entitled to do and think and say in your own house whatever you want, but just make sure that any signs that you have or images posted in, on, or around your house don't really step on any toes or offend anyone who might be attending the Olympics.
And then there's this part of it. You didn't read that part of it. They're actually setting up free speech zones around the Olympics.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that only happened after people started kicking up a fuss about the real issue.
We'll kick up a fuss about that tomorrow night and a whole lot more on tomorrow night's 10:02 and tomorrow night's Ryan Dole Show.